Oh, hey, so I don't know if anyone's heard, but Trump won the election. No matter what way you look at it, how you slice it, whether or not he got the popular vote, or if the Electoral College is bullshit, whether or not his campaign was fueled by hateful, misogynistic, Islamophobic, racist, and bigoted as fuck rhetoric, let's be real. The guy won. So, after a few days of grieving, which consisted mainly of heavy drinking and trying to resist cussing out that relative or acquaintance that, everyone knows one that uses the word liberal like it's a dirty word, we awoke to the hangover of reality. Trump is going to be the next president. It's gonna happen, whether we like it or not. And so, at the end of my necessary grieving period, I found myself asking, what happened to the democracy-driven country that we've grown up hearing about? Sure, America has its problems, it always has. We've got a lot of pissed off people. But through democracy, we're supposed to be able to try and come together to fix things. And then this. In a place so seemingly out of control that it literally puts a megalomaniac demagogue in a position of power, I'm left thinking, what the hell am I supposed to do now? Now, I don't think that this is the death of democracy or any melodramatic shit like that. I think it's been a lack of people actively exercising their privilege of democracy. American democracy has gotten so lazy over the past couple of centuries. The majority of us sit back and wait for our politicians to fix shit, as if who is elected president determines whether or not America's going to be great again. I mean, think about it. When was the last time you wrote or called or showed up to the office of an elected official to express your concern about an incident? Yeah, a recent and great example of this is the Montana sheriff that literally got his officers that were on their way to support the North Dakota Police Department in attempting to disperse the protesters at the Dakota Access Pipeline, DAPL for short. He literally called them back to Montana after a flood of the very people that elected him contacted him and basically said that they didn't want their tax dollars going to a cause that they didn't support. This happened with a few other departments across the country as well. That is true democracy. That is the kind of thinking that we need to use to hold our politicians accountable. We need to continue to keep ourselves informed. This is not like the NFL, where we pay attention until after the Super Bowl, and then we say, okay, see you next season. We need to keep on this shit. Democracy is not something we should only exercise every 4 years or 2 years at best. We need to organize, we need to protest, and we need to stop letting politicians get away with bullshit. If you paid any attention to this past election, you know that only the loudest and the most belligerent voices seem to get heard. It's time for us to get loud. We don't even have to be belligerent because logic is on our side. Campaigns are over, the election is over, and we have to start moving forward. This channel is not about going over which candidate could've, should've, would've won, okay? It's not about where the DNC went wrong and, Bernie should have run, or we should have all voted third party, or rehashing things that we can't change, It's also not about relentlessly attacking Trump or Melania or anybody else associated with him with personal cracks, okay? Including his hair or his unique complexion. Yeah, if you've gotten this far in my first video, you probably already know all about his terrible temperament or how unfit he is for this office because of things he's said or done in the past. My purpose is to focus on his policies and who the Trump administration is and, their actions moving forward, to inform people how these things can affect them. Now, I've created this channel to help people sift through a lot of the irrelevant garbage that the biased, profit-oriented media has been serving us relentlessly for the past couple of years. But that's a whole nother segment. This channel is about encouraging you, the viewers, to stay informed and vigilant. I'll be tracking Trump, and so should you. So stay tuned and stay informed.